7 o'clock Saturday. Oh, we'll send her a birthday wishes. It's her birthday today, 6th of August 1991. Getting on a bit now, isn't she? So, next time we're here in October, this will be it. I'll be getting a bit, well, I've already been a bit depressed. I'm not depressed, but you know the feeling. Gotta go home time. But no, adventure continues on to Silver Cloud, which could be the last time, because it's going up for sale after next week. Well, it'll be offered to the members, the owners, on Wednesday. And if there's no takers there, then it'll go on general sale. There is a couple of people, or there's one person on the waiting list. I'm not too sure it's the same person who's contacted me previously. But he hasn't got back to me. He said he would, and he hasn't, so I don't know what to think about that one, but noisy things, these geese. Yeah, so we'll just throw the remainder of the stuff in the minibus. I want to try and clean some of the windows again, because they're a nightmare to clean, these windows on these boats. But thoroughly enjoyed our time. Our first time on Lightning. It has been a bit hectic at times, and the little one can be a bit of a nightmare sometimes, but then again, most of them are. Eliza's the same when we take her. She can be delightful 1 minute and then awful the next. I suppose I can be like that when I've had a few beers. They called me obnoxious the other night. How dare they? That's my daughters. Weather's looking good again. It's a little bit fresher than it has been in the morning, but there's no breeze about. Great drone flying day. Yeah, so we're going to get over to Silver Cloud. Well, we'll be setting off within the hour, I'm thinking. I want to get inside to take some, well, I'll just video go around and then I'll take some stills off it, because it's just all been refurbished, new upholstery, and there's no pictures of it properly, so I'm going to do that, and then, well, that'll be okay for prospective buyers, won't it, to have a look at. Then we'll throw our stuff on and wait to find out what time Geoff and Alison are getting down. They travelled over from Llandudno to somewhere in Lincoln. They stayed overnight last night. We did say originally to come down here on the Friday, because we knew there'd be nobody here except for me and Christine. But it meant Geoff finishing work at 5 o'clock and then a 6-hour drive down here. It's not feasible, really. So they decided they'd stop overnight for some reason in Lincoln. I don't know why, but there we go. And it turns out he's hurt his ribs at work, so he's been off work anyway, so they could have come down yesterday at any time. But not to worry, it meant that me and Christine had a nice quiet night on our own. As you'll have seen now, probably we went to the Chippy. Now, so you learn, don't you? It's a learning curve when everything's new. We're learning where you can go on the southern rivers that's got electric, because even in the summer, if there's a few of you on that boat, it can easily drain the batteries if the engine's not running. And we had to do it at Commissioner's Court. Thankfully it was only about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but for me there's nothing worse than sitting by when there's an engine running. Right. Yeah, we brought the cob barbecue, but I've just seen on some post that they banned them at Salhouse Broad because of how dry it is, so I'm thinking we'll leave that in the bus and use that box for the fishing tackle on the back, because there's not as much space as on Lightning. well, when there's 6 adults and a child, there's not much space on lighting for everybody's stuff. Definitely going to have to try and cut down on things we bring. But like when you bring your own bedding and stuff, it takes up some room, but that's only lightweight stuff, and it's like I've got 2 gadget bags. I brought my drone, I've not even took it out of the bag. And when we go to the northern rivers, I've just seen some footage, somebody at Walmart Water. It's really good, but it's flying it where there's a lot of people, and I don't like doing that. I've got lots of bites on my ankles. Right, so I think we'll be having a brew. Get stuff in here, and that's it. I'll get one of my cloths out of here, because those J cloths, whatever they are. Oh God, look at that. My ankles are bleeding now where I've been scratching them. Oh, that's itching. She goes mad at me, don't she? Stop scratching! You make it worse. Oh, temporary relief. Yeah, so I won't be going for the walk very far. That'll be, oh my God, I've done it again on the other side. That'll be about it for this morning. So, I'm hoping I've got enough SD cards, because I'm looking all over the place for my external hard drive. Can't find that, so I mustn't have brought it. The plan was bring that, transfer the first week's footage off onto that, and then reuse the SD cards, but unless I go and buy one. Probably got them in Roy's, haven't they? Yeah, I'll have a look in Roy's. We're going to Roy's after, so I'll keep you informed of that one. Right. Norfolk Roads Part 2, once this train's gone past. 20 to 9, and here we are. Silver cloud. Right. So, lovely boat for 4. We're going to be sorry to go from Silver Cloud, really, but needs must, family and all that. You know what they're like. But having said that, after last week, might restrict. Well, certainly not taking our dog, because she hated it. She was bloody awful, crying all the time. You put the revs up on the engine, she'd cry. Turn the revs down, she'd cry. Right, well, hello Steve. You don't often leave your mud weight down, do you not? What are you hoping? I'll pay for it to be cleaned again? Not a chance, mate. Especially with them bloody jokes you're telling me. Right. So the plan. Oh, now let me tell you what happened there back at the boatyard. I don't think I did. Joe hadn't turned the nozzle off when we filled up yesterday, so I'm trying to sort it out myself. So I threw the where is it now? I threw the hose pipe over the boat because it's on the opposite side the fill up point. Turned it on at the tap, and it's going like a mad snake at the other end. So when I get round, it's flicking all over the place. Next minute, the nozzle comes off. Thankfully, the tide wasn't ebbing quickly. So I went into my minibus, got my landing net, set it all up, and went and fished it out. Anyway, so then on the way down, Christine says, "Have you had a shave this morning?" I said, "Yeah." She said, I don't remember putting your razor in your bag. I said, neither do I. She said, well, when we get to Warning, if it's not there, we'll go back. I said, hey, have a laugh. Just leave it and get another one. So I said, right, we'll stop anyway. So we stopped, and it was in the bag. Yeah. So now, oh, they painted it, look. Painted the chain, that's a good idea. Stop it banging as it comes up. I think that was about it. So it's only supposed to be 22 degrees today, but as the week goes on, it's going to get hotter and hotter. So maybe another few uncomfortable nights, should I say. Yeah. Right, so we're off to Wroxham, and we're going to wait there for them. And well, I'm going to go and get some maggots first. Sable's doing that, then we can go and do some provisions shopping. It's a bit too early to check the water levels, but I do actually want to check the water levels under the bridge because they wanted to go to Culture, but oh, another bite. Wasn't it? So we've only got 6 nights now because turnaround day is Friday. So we've got tonight until we go home next Friday. Well, today until we go home next Friday. Yeah. And Thunder is now at the side of us. And he was a little bit surprised when he saw us here because we've bumped into, not literally bumped into them, but we've seen them a few times this week down on the Southern Rivers. And I just said to him as he was coming in, I said, oh no, now it's you that's following me. So he went, oh my neck. So I told him about this probably be our last time on Thunder. Good grief. On Silver Cloud. Yeah. So if the shirt's still for sale and you fancy 4 weeks holiday, now, right, I'll be up front with you now. The fuel is ridiculously priced, as you well know. Now, on here in April, we went to Beccles, we went up to Loddon, so we did a fair old few miles. And it cost us £139. I'm not too sure that was with the pump outs. That was at Bolters here, and I think that was £1.79 a litre or something like that at the time, but that'll have gone up. So on Lightning we actually did 30 hours engine time, and that cost us £150. What's that, £15 an hour? Ouch. Oh my goodness. £15 an hour? Can't be. I mean, we have been punching the tide now and again, but not too much. Well. So now whatever it is on here, we've got that on top. So if the fuel prices come down a bit, it's not too bad. So basically, you're looking at about £1,500 a year plus your fuel and pump outs. So that depends on how many miles you do. And pump outs depend on how many times you go. We had to have well, we didn't have to have 2 during the week, but we thought we might as well. One was full. So if you're looking at, say, well, 4 weeks, and you're looking at £150 at the most. if you do a lot of miles. You're looking at another well, if you call it £2,000 a year, you can't get an hire boat for much less than that for a week. I've not heard from Colette yet as to... Oh, there's Steve now. I wonder if he sees me. I've not heard from Colette yet as to how much they have to pay extra. But the guy reckoned that they wouldn't have to do, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go to Wroxham. Just give it a wash. It stunk. Right, so we're here at Wroxham, as you can see. It's on Christine's just gone in to get a couple of sandwiches. Geoff and Alison are about half an hour away. I'm going to get some maggots. And then we'll be off. Well, we'll do some shopping. No idea what the food situation is or whatever. It's above my pay grade, that. £6.9. This will be close.
That's from the Camcorder.
Abort. Where's he going for it? At speed. Well, what according to my app is not until 2:45, so you might have a chance if you want to do it. Go for it. A braver man than I gongered in at that height. The birds are being fed. Well, one of them is.
Oh, we're gonna get them.
I don't even know how we switched on. Right, so it has been, you used to be able to get down here. It's saying alternative route, so I've got to get on that road and walk. So I'm here, that's a road. I need to go down there, and down here towards the Peninsula Cottages, and it's round here. Have I time to do it? Probably. Let's have a look. Me and limboing. My knees don't let me do that nowadays. Hello, can you go? So Grange Walk. It could well be closed off completely because, as I said, it did shut down. MPD getting all the boats ready for today. Now, down here at the end, when we first bought into Silver Cloud, this is where we were moored. Yeah, we were moored there, and literally stepped off the back of the boat. And this is closed off, see, this was the shed. Then it changed its name to something else, not too sure what. They obviously don't want you to go in. So that looks like it's closed down permanently now. Sat on those benches having a drink with Mazza and Vaughan once. Right, they're shopping. I'll show you where the toilets are.
Looking a bit red.
Best ones. I know.
In the King's End?
I've burnt this off about 4 or 5 times this week. Few provisions for this week. And the rest of that, I'll have to stay in here. Oh, it can't be an Empire, they've got kids on it. Don't go too fast. Yeah, really. Oops. Where's he gone now? Well, it's been really quiet on the Southern Rivers, and now here we are. Look at him over there, Geoff, he's fishing for pike. A big lure on. Obviously doesn't know the crack. That must be a stag do, I'm guessing. Where's Gusto?
Okay, so I went to go and see it about a couple of years ago.
Well, these day boats at the minute are like wasps. So we moved over here because look at that there. That's a waspinator. And it'll keep them away. Look at the table where we've just come from, where the drinks are spilled.
One pound, not scared of a bigger wasp, that one.
Yeah, it's not really working, is it?
No.
So you put a little bit in your glass, put it at the end of this area.
I'm going to put it over there actually.
Well, it's still come for yours. I'd have to save him now because he's safety. Where's he going now? What do you want that for?
I've got my own waspinator.
Yeah. Oh, no. Take that one and put it on that table. I'll do it.
It's in other boats, so just
oh no, it's like dodgems, bit day boats.
Yeah.
Now, what does it say on the side, that one?
L3.
Barnes Brinkcraft, isn't it?
Yes, Barnes Brinkcraft.
So, us being judgmental, thought it was this all these lads that are on it, but oh, where are they going? Oh no, they're going in our direction. Oh, it's the first time I've seen that one actually. The girls have arrived, but I think they want to go and sit inside because of the wasps. Oh my god, they've all been abducted by aliens. No size 10s? Alright, let's have a smell, see. No, let's not bother. Right, so we're preparing for the off. But I think, according to Jeffrey,
What?
we're going to get delayed. Oh yes, unless we trash all them. Well, thing is, if they're there for much longer practicing, then they're going to have to get out of our way.
We need to go past it, we can't stay.
Is the steering wheel in the central position, Jeffrey? What do they call them things on the heads, Chris? Chris? What do they call them things on the heads?
I'm guessing that that's it. They're flower garlands.
Right, Chris, undo us to fund this. Right, Jeffrey, are you taking us out?
Which one's the bride? Because... But point the bride out, because we can always just give her a nudge.
She's got a bride.
Yeah, she'll be in a bit.
Yeah, but we need to go out.
We're just about to set off, so...
You can go and knock her off for us.
How many do you want us to knock over?
Oh, all of them. There's only one wet so far. I'm going to let them know you're coming out, okay?
Yeah.
Cheers. No, you can take us out.
Right.
Because you Yorkshire, mate.
Yeah, it's not windy though today. Yeah, but I can't I can't do the camera as well as...
Is it on?
Yeah.
What do I point it at?
Look, in front of us at these
What do you see?
lovely ladies.
What they call it?
The lovely
Are we all on
ladies.
time?
Are they what?
Yeah, must be. Oh, if we're not, they're also elastic. So you can swing straight out, can't you?
Yeah. Get your mud weight up! Maybe asleep, won't he? Well, windows are open, he's not left the bloody roof open, has he? Gone off. Better put the bow thrusters on here just in case I have to do some serious manoeuvring.
Yes, it is quite possible.
I think she's forgot to tell her. Oh, now I'm having to go in reverse.
They're all tying on like a raft.
She's pushing them all over there. She's the one who owns it.
Yeah.
There's two of them, two girls. I haven't seen the other one though. We'll get you next time.
Enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you. How are you? All right.
Yeah, very well, thanks.
Where's your mate who's normally with you?
Say again?
Where's your mate who's normally with you?
Oh, not here today.
All right.
Skiving.
Look like you're about to set off for a race, you lot.
Right, well done.
Maybe.
Thank you very much.
Make sure they're all wet.
I'll do my best. I have to try it.
Yeah.
Right, are you taking over then? So that didn't take much persuading, did it?
So you get the technical bit, I'll do the easy bit.
Right, so we've had a plan, Fleet Dyke, if we can get in there somewhere.
Off to the left.
Yes, left at the bottom.
Yeah, because it's a contract.
Well, I'm not doing a school contract. They're together, aren't they? So. See, I was thinking of this one here at first. obviously the mornings are at a premium. So I don't know. There are a few wild mornings down Fleet Dyke if we can't get a proper morning. I'm going in between boats. Oh, she's not heeded my warning, has she? About putting the music on. Right, go on then.
Are we going too fast?
No, it's 5 miles an hour, isn't it?
I've checked it.
Yeah.
You checked it because when I looked I couldn't see it.
Right, over this way a bit. Yeah, we're doing 4.84. Yeah, she had to stop me. Yeah. Ended up in the side. Lost a fender. So that was a first offender. Lost a fender. Right, so we're looking at Fleet Dyke or St Bennett's or anywhere really. Don't worry about a thing over there.
Coming towards us right now.
Because every little thing's gonna be alright.
It's got to be kind of...
It mustn't be... well... yeah, very slow. Uh-oh. Well, they've got a boat outside pushing them along. And Blue Mist, that's another one that... oh no, it's not even... right, see them? Yeah, slow down a bit. Is that working? 5 miles an hour, but... right, so there's plenty of room here, we can't get down Fleet Dyke. But I really don't want to fish off the boat. That's the...
yeah, well if there's room in between you can fish in between the boats, man.
Yeah. Young girl there trying to put boat in. So on the front of Lightning as well, it has a wind direction thing, so you know which way the wind is blowing.
Oh, that
Comes in useful occasionally. Alright, so there's plenty of room here, we have to come back up here. But we're going down that way then.
it's got to be 3 miles an hour, is it?
4 I think. Yeah, they've done the mornings up down in Fleet Dyke and they've done a really good job of it. There's some that's a little bit... the first one you come to, they're okay, but the one's a bit fat. Oh well.
When we've been with you.
Possibly, I don't know. See, there's a couple of places here, but you always seem to be the same bloody boats tucked in them. I don't know if they live there. So, off we go. Until they'll not stop talking. No, not that far.
We just where it
Just before that bit of island that's floating there.
just before it.
Yeah, we want to get moored up before that yacht turns up. So we get our front end near that ladder, we don't want to go over it. Right, go on. Go straight up, right up to that island.
I was doing it, then you said turn.
Alright, go on. Let's go on the bow thrusters. Right, I'm supposed to be getting a rope and I've got the camera.
It's going into what are you doing with the camera?
Reverse, 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 reverse. Are you full left lock?
Yeah.
Nice and gentle. No need for
It's exactly that, right? And it's dancers of the 90s because the 90s is our equivalent
Yes, please.
of the 60s for our parents. So, do you know what I mean? Absolutely. It's that decade where there was no digital.
We're going up straight up to that ladder there, Chris.
The internet was just about to break.
Yeah, we can both get in front of it, can't we? Move forward.
No, just let it drift so we get level.
It was outrageous. You'd have to swipe left or right. No physical contact. Talking to someone. Communicating using letters. Lunacy. Which, when letters are put together, they make words. And then if you, certain words mean different things, so you would use these things called words by walking up to someone and saying some words, which would mean things, and then you'd probably end up at the bar, get the number, and then a couple of days later, who knows?
I mean, the thing is, we get to that ladder, unless a little boat comes in front of us, there's nothing for us to go to fish.
Where's my neutral?
In the middle, and then pull it out. We're going out. Turn the camera off.
What is it?
Show it the camera. Ooh, pretty.
Is that big one?
Nah, David ain't got a big one.
Tiny.
Getting a bit personal this way.